and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs. Also featuring a convenient drive-up window.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Carter County School Board members Dylan Hill, Kelly Crane, Terry Hubbard, Gary Oakes, Danny Ward, Tony Garland, Jeremiah Tully, and Keith Bowers Sr., plus Director of Schools Dr. Brandon Carpenter, support academics and athletics. They know they go hand in hand in building character and strengthening our community. It's a reminder from the Carter County School Board members and the Director of Schools, Dr. Brandon Carpenter.
Farmers Insurance has an office in downtown Elizabethton. It's Gregory Odom's Farmers Insurance Agency on E Street. For the insurance that covers everything, see Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance for home, life, auto, business, even motorcycle, boat, camper, and RV insurance. And see Adam Buckles for Medicare insurance. Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance Office, 519 East E Street, downtown Elizabethton, next to Farm Supply. Call Greg Odom at 518-1600. In Elizabethton, Greg Odom is Farmers. Bump, 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 bump. The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, District 1 AA Action District Tournament semifinals. The Lady Warriors and Lady Dogs getting ready to do battle. And both teams out on the floor. 6 minutes to go till tip-off. And I was going to touch a little bit on the 3A. 3A will be cranking up on Friday. And I was trying to look down this. This is the girls' side. I was wanting to see the boys. There we go. On Friday, as the boys will be playing Sullivan East in the play-in game, and that's a must-win or go-home game for the Cyclones of Elizabeth, and that's on the boys' side. If they win on Friday at 7:30, they will advance to take on Tennessee High on Saturday at 4:30. And then on the girls' side, we'll be bringing you the Lady Cyclones game on Saturday at 6 as they take on Tennessee High. And if they win or lose, they're going to advance because they were the 2 seed. So they will advance till Monday at 7:30. And if they win, and they'll be playing either Davy Crockett, Unicoi, or Sullivan East. And then if they was to lose, they'll play Monday at 6. All these games here are at Unicoi County. So I'm going to touch on that. And then in the 1A, District 1 1A division, it also starts on Friday night. And in girls play, it's going to be Cloudland as the 1 seed taking on University High at 6 o'clock. And it'll be followed up with the 2 seed North Green taking on Unaka at 7:30. And then on Saturday, it will be the boys. UH will come in as the 1 seed, and they'll be taking on Cloudland as the 4 seed at 6 o'clock. All these games are at Happy Valley High School. And then North Green and Unaka will do battle at 7:30 on Saturday night. So touched on all that. All those games there will be at Happy Valley High School. So a lot of action coming up, and it's going to start dwindling down quick. We've already lost the Happy Valley boys as they got defeated the other night. And West Green defeated them 66-47, so their season comes to an end. And it happens quickly. You know, these next two games here, you can survive, but when you get that home regional game or travel on the road, lose that game, you're done, or the next one you're done. So you got to stay on top of things this time of year, but we got it right at 3 minutes till we tip it off. And I see the officials, the athletic director, and also the principal over here at Daniel Boone High School is Tim Campbell, a Hampton graduate. I played baseball with Tim at Hampton. Real nice guy. Really puts on a good hospitality over here for all the teams coming in. And I guess that's why they've got to host it for so long. And gym's starting to fill up, especially the bottom half. It's a big gym over here at Boone. So these two teams, like I said earlier, had met January the 9th. Hampton winning 59-31, and then January 26th, Hampton winning 41-26. So we're going to send it back to the station for our last break. And when we come back, we'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups back right after we take this 3-minute break.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with the Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible, and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions. In winter cold, the risk of illness is high. Pharmacist Philip Reed and wife Holly, owners of Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, are supplied with quality prescriptions and also over-the-counter medicines and aids to help you stay well during winter and have those winter ailments cured. Reed Pharmacy also has immunizations against flu, shingles, and pneumonia, and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs, also featuring a convenient drive-up window.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
You're listening to FM 107.9, AM 1240, WBEJ, Elizabethton, Tennessee, where we're getting ready to start the girls' Hampton versus Happy Valley District 1 semifinal basketball game. The national anthem is just wrapping up.
Welcome back to Daniel Boone High School, and national anthem just wrapped. And they are going to be announcing, so before they get down to the starting five. For the Lady Warriors, some of the non-stars is Harley Morton going beyond. Therese going the Skeens for the Warriors, and for the Lady Bulldogs, the non-star is Abby Lunsford to go along with Lacey Smith, Hannah Smith, Brooklyn Adams, Gracie Jenkins, Trinity Cornett, also Audrey Blevins and Taylor Geasley and Ella Eaststep for the Bulldogs non-starters. And the starters being announced for the Happy Valley Warriors going to be Alexa Moore, a freshman, to go along with Caden Anderson at guard, a junior, Mercedes Moore, a senior, and sophomore Ashlyn Summers to go along with junior Josephine Zoli. And for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be Piper Helly to go along. She's a junior. Go along with Bree Hicks, also a junior. Macy Henry, a senior. Taylor Berry, also a senior. And Faye Carrico, a junior. And the Bulldogs coached by Dwayne Humphreys. They come in 19-9. The Happy Valley Lady Warriors 10-13, coached by Dana Hill, assisted by Rick Anderson. And it's going to be the Warriors all burgundy with white numbers. They'll be going to my right in the first half. The Bulldogs all white with Carolina blue numbers. And it's going to be Ashlyn or Alexa Moore jumping against Henry, and we are ready to go. Henry tips it back court. Carrico up ahead. Barry baseline, cut off, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound ripped down by number 31 Summers. Back the other way is Mercedes Moore, gives it to Anderson. Anderson right down the lane, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound Henry wanting to push. Henry, here comes the double team. Up top, Piper swings it left side. Barry with the basketball. Back up top, Piper, reset. Looks like the Warriors are matched up like in a 2-3 floating zone. Inside it goes Carrico. Back up top, Piper. Piper trying to penetrate, kicks it corner, Barry. Back to Piper, shot up, no good. Rebound, battle for, goes out of bounds off Henry. And it's going to be Warriors basketball. Now the Bulldogs straight up man full court. Ball comes in to Moore. Mercedes, trap back court, gets it up ahead Anderson. Down low, shot up off the glass, no good by Alexa Moore, but she's going to pick up a foul on Carrico. So Alexa Moore to the line. And that's Alex Moore. Moore's shot up and in, good for the Lady Warriors. Warriors on top, 1-0. 7 minutes to go, first period. Moore back at the line, shot up and in. Moore puts the Warriors in front 2-0. Now the Warriors doing a little press. 2-2-1. And it's going to be Hicks with the basketball up ahead to Berry. Trying to get it over, almost stolen by the Warriors. Piper swings it left side, Berry. Berry baseline, cut off, stolen by number 32, Zoli. Zoli brings it back up top, gets it to Moore. Down low, Anderson over to Summers. Summers misses the shot. Rebound, Berry for the Bulldogs. Gets it over to Piper. Piper into the front court. Henry baseline, cut off, back up top, Hicks. Swings it to Piper, to Berry, inside Carrico. Back up top, Piper. Hicks fakes the three, puts it on the floor. Goes baseline, Berry. Berry to Henry. Shot up and in by Henry. We're all tied, 2-2. Moore with the basketball in a hurry. Cut off by Piper. Swings it around to Zoli. Zoli, 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound up and in by number 31, Summers, to put the Warriors back in front. 4-2 over the Dogs. 5:48 to go first period. Hicks to Piper. Piper into the front court to Hicks. Down low, Carrico. Carrico brings it back to the top. Swings it around to Piper. Up top, Henry. Gives it up, Piper. Gets the play from Coach Humphreys. Piper to the hole, kicks it outside, Hicks. Almost stolen. Piper with the basketball. Henry baseline, shot inside Piper. It's going to be a jump basketball. No, the ball's loose. Off Piper, turnover, Bulldogs. Bulldogs playing a little timid here early. It's like they're not wanting to pull the trigger on it. Anderson to Moore. Moore pressured back court. Mercedes across the timeline. Gives it up, Anderson. Anderson, little runner, down the lane, shot no good. And it's going to be Henry with the rebound. Over to Hicks. Hicks thought about the three, swings it back to Henry. Shot up, offensive foul on Henry. 4-2 your score, Warriors on top. 4:54 to go here in the first period. Ball comes inbounds. Anderson to Moore. Moore breaks the press. Moore all the way down. Walks with the basketball. Stolen by Hicks. And it's going to be Henry back the other way. Henry up with a shot and in. We're all tied 4-4. It's going to be Moore to Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Anderson all the way down. Kicks it right side to Alex Moore to Anderson. Here comes the trap. Anderson, double team, ball's on the floor. Coming away with it is Hicks. Piper, ball's loose, out of bounds. It's going to stay Bulldogs basketball. Ella Eastep coming in for Carrico, and Hannah Smith checking in for Macy Henry. Ball in, up top's Piper with the basketball. And Piper almost threw it away. And luckily, Eastep knocks it off of one of the Warriors out of bounds. Ball inbounds, Berry for three. Berry shot, no good. Hicks rebound, up with a shot. And Hicks will be going to the line to shoot a couple. Anderson standing there trying to take the charge. So Hicks to the line to shoot a couple. Score of 4-4, 4:06 to go here in the first period. And the score of the game is brought to you by Elizabeth and Federal Savings Bank, offering you both mobile and online banking, plus home loans, construction, auto, personal loans, and so much more. And Hicks at the line. Missed the first one, made the second one. Puts the Bulldogs in front 5-4. It's going to be Zoli, pressured back court, gets it over to Anderson. Anderson with the basketball. Up top, she's guarded by Smith, switched off with Hicks, and it's going to be Anderson penetrating. Nowhere to go with the basketball. Back up top, Moore, over to Zoli. Zoli to the hole, shot up, no good. Rebound, Berry and Summers battling for it. Coming away with it is Piper. Almost stolen by Moore, it is. Moore with the basketball. Moore all the way down, shot up, blocked by Berry. So it's going to stay Warriors basketball. Bulldogs on top, 5-4. 3:33 to go in the first period. Anderson to trigger it inbounds. Anderson looking. Anderson inbounds Moore double team down in the corner and push on Berry or Eastep. Let's see who they got. And Berry checking out. Henry checking in. Lacey Smith coming in. Out is Hicks. So we got two Smiths on the floor, Lacey and Hannah. Ball comes inbound to Moore. Moore back to Anderson. Anderson back to Moore, bringing it to the top. Picked up by Eastep. Eastep with a steal. Eastep gets it up to Piper. Piper penetrates, kicks it to Henry. Henry around the top. To Smith, down the corner, Lacey, back up top, Hannah. Hannah swings it around the Piper, fakes the three, cut off baseline to Henry. Henry, shot up, no good. Rebound battled forward. Coming away with it is Eastep. Up top, Piper to the hole. Looked like a charge, no call. It's going to be Moore with the basketball. Moore up ahead, Zoli. Zoli into the front court, back to Moore for the Warriors. Fast-paced action here as Moore off of the screen by Alex Moore. So it's going to be Mercedes losing the ball, almost out of bounds. And it's going to be on the floor. And Coach Dana Hill says, give me a timeout to save the turnover. With the score, the Hampton Bulldogs 5 and your Lady Warriors 4, 2:27 to go. First period back after this 30-second break.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, District 1 AA girls basketball, district semifinal, the Bulldogs and Lady Warriors. And it's the Bulldogs on top here early, 5-4. Long pass over to Zoli, almost stolen by Piper. Gets it down to Alexa Moore. Alexa puts it on the floor. Back up top it comes Anderson. Anderson picked up by Eastep. Back to Moore. Moore, trap. Ball's going to be tied up. Hannah Smith making a hustle play, tying it up, but it's going to stay Warriors basketball. So it's going to be Anderson to trigger the ball inbounds. Anderson counts on 3, 4, inbounds. Mercedes Moore up top, trying to get it to Summers. It's going to be another jump basketball, and it's going to go over to the Bulldogs. Mercedes Moore forcing the ball inside, and Coach Hill saying, be patient, take your time. Hannah Smith up the right side. Down in the corner it goes Eastep, inside Henry. Henry outside to Lacey Smith. Lacey back up top, Piper. Over to Hannah. Hannah Smith backs it out, puts it on the floor, brings it up top, swings it left side, Henry. Henry with the basketball. Henry looking for the shot, gives it up Piper, right side. And it's going to be Hannah Smith for three. Shot no good. Rebound Eastep up with the shot fouled. And Eastep to the line to shoot a couple. Ellis, first shot, no good. Berry checking in for, Taylor Berry back in for Piper. 1:39 to go, first period. And Eastep, second one, no good. Rebound Summers for the Warriors. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson back to Mercedes Moore. Mercedes pressured back court over to Anderson. Anderson across the timeline, up ahead to Summers. Back up top it comes Mercedes Moore. Ball's loose on the floor. Coming away with it is Anderson. Back up top, Mercedes. Mercedes calling for the screen. Mercedes gets the screen picked up by Hannah off of the switch. Hannah Smith. And it's going to be Alex Moore. Almost stepped on the line. Brings it back up top, Anderson. The screen is going to be Anderson to the hole. Cut off. Goes Zoli. Zoli. Shot up and in is going to be Josephine Zoli to put the Warriors back in front, 6-5. Hannah Smith over to Henry. Henry into the front court. Henry shot up, fouled by Summers. And Macy Henry will go to the line to shoot a couple. Very low scoring first quarter. Warriors 6, Bulldogs 5. 50 seconds to go in the quarter. And it's going to be Henry at the line. Shot good by Henry. Bree Hicks checking back in for Lacey Smith. And Faye Carrico back in for Ella Eastep. So it's going to be Henry at the line. Shot good. Bulldogs back in front, 7-6. Ball comes in bounds, Anderson. Over to Moore. Back up at Anderson. Over to Zoli. Zoli spreads the floor. Good separation by the Warriors on their press offense. Moore to the hole. Moore shot up, no good. Foul's going to be on Smith. Hannah Smith picking up the foul. So Moore at the line with 37 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter of play. Moore's shot no good. Moore's second attempt. Good. We're all tied 7-7. Ball inbounds Hicks. Bria Hicks up the left side. Kicks it back to Hannah Smith. Hannah almost carried the ball. Brings it back up top, Henry. Henry to Hannah Smith. Back up top is Henry. Tries to get it down low. Stolen by Moore. Moore gets it over to Anderson. Anderson in the front court. Over to Alexa Moore, back to Mercedes Moore, to the hole. Mercedes kicks it over to number 14. That's Nichols. Her shot's blocked. It's going to be Smith into the front court. Hicks for three. Shot in and out, no good. And at the end of one quarter of play, we're all tied. Happy Valley and the Bulldogs, 7-7. The score is brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Back right after this 60-second break.
Carter County School Board members: Dylan Hill, Kelly Crane, Terry Hubbard, Gary Oakes, Danny Ward, Tony Garland, Jeremiah Tully, and Keith Bowers Sr., plus Director of Schools, Dr. Brandon Carpenter. Support academics and athletics. They know they go hand in hand in building character and strengthening our community. It's a reminder from the Carter County School Board members and the Director of Schools, Dr. Brandon Carpenter.
If you're age 65 or on disability, you qualify for Medicare. There are multiple Medicare plans for many different people with different needs. To find the Medicare plan best for you, contact your local Medicare agent, Adam Buckles. Even if you're already on Medicare, Adam Buckles may have an even better plan for your needs. Contact Adam today. His office is easily located in downtown Elizabethton at 519 East E Street in the Odom Farmers Insurance Office between Farm Supply and the library. Call 213-7655 for more information. 213-7655.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, District 1 AA Lady Bulldogs and Lady Warriors semifinal. See who's going to play in the championship. Ball's loose on the floor. Moore over to Nichols, up off the glass. Good is Nichols for the Warriors. Up ahead, Barry. Barry to the hole. Kicks it over to Carrico, out of bounds, and it is going to stay Bulldogs basketball. So it's going to be Piper to trigger the ball inbounds. Comes in up top, Barry. Over to Henry. Henry thought about the three, brings it back up top, Barry for three. Shot no good. Piper rebound. Backs it out, loses control, double dribble, turnover, Bulldogs. Warriors on top, 9-7 over the Lady Dogs. Second quarter. Ball comes in bounds, Anderson. Anderson loses control. Back to Moore. Moore going to get it across the timeline just in time over to Zoli. Zoli back to Moore. Moore to Zoli. Shot up, blocked by Barry. Ripped down by Carrico. It's going to be a long pass up ahead, Henry. Over to Hicks. Hicks is going to be fouled. And it's going to be Bulldogs basketball. Anderson picking up the foul. It's going to be Hicks to Barry. Looks inside Carrico. Nothing there. Henry. Piper baseline 10-footer. No good. And it's going to be Anderson rebound. Anderson in a hurry. Anderson all the way down. Shot up off the glass. Good. Anderson. And the Warriors up 11-7. Hicks to Henry. Henry up off the glass, no good. Fouled by Nichols. .6:43 to go here in the first half, and the Warriors on top over the Lady Dogs 11-7. And Henry at the line. Henry knocks down the shot. Henry with 7 points of the 8 for the Bulldogs. Knocks down the second. So Henry's on one on track so far for the Bulldogs tonight. Ball inbounds. Moore with the basketball to Anderson. Anderson splits the defenders. Anderson down. Nichols. Shot up off the glass. Good. Nichols. And it's 13-9. Long pass over to Piper. Piper up ahead, Henry. Henry down low, Carrico. Shot up and in by Faye Carrico. And it's going to be Anderson to Moore. Moore into the front court. Back over to Anderson. Ball's loose. Anderson saves it, goes baseline. Anderson up with the shot, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay Warriors basketball. The Warriors faithful didn't like that. They was wanting a foul called. So it's going to be Anderson to trigger the ball inbounds. Anderson looking, counts on, and who's the foul on? That was Barry picking up her second. So it's going to be Anderson to trigger in the ball. Comes inbounds. Henry with the steal. Henry back the other way. Henry in a hurry. Henry all the way down. Anderson with the steal on the other side. Anderson fouled by Henry. And the fouls adding up on the Bulldogs. So Henry and Barry with 2 fouls each. So here comes Hannah Smith and Ella Eastep. So it's going to be Warriors basketball. Bulldogs pressing full court. Long pass up ahead. Piper coming away with it. Gets to Smith. Hannah pull up. 10-footer. Shot no good. Rebound Hicks. Back up top. Piper for 3. Shot good by Piper Ellie to put the Bulldogs back in front 14-13. And it's going to be inbounds, stolen by Smith. So it's going to be a jump ball. So Hannah Smith with a hustle play. It's going to be Bulldogs basketball. So it's going to be Piper, inbounds, Hannah, up top to Hicks, back down the corner, Piper Haley. Inside to Hannah Smith, ball stolen by the Warriors. Long pass up ahead to Nichols. Nichols shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Carrico. 5:18 to go before the half. It's the Bulldogs 14, Warriors 13. Hannah Smith, right side. Hannah puts it on the floor, goes baseline, cut off. And it's going to be a jump basketball, and it's going to go over to the Warriors. And it's going to be number 31, Ashlyn Summers back in for Nichols. So it's going to be Moore to trigger the ball inbounds. And official timeout was wanting to make sure they changed the arrow on the jump ball. So it's going to be Moore, inbound Zoli. Zoli turns it over. It's going to be East-Step. East-Step to Hicks. Ball's loose on the floor, and it's going to be a jump basketball, and it's going to go over to the Bulldogs. Third jump ball in a row. So it's going to be Piper to trigger the ball inbounds. Piper looking, comes inbounds. Hicks for three, shot no good, rebound, East-Step. Back to Hicks, around to Piper. Back to Hicks. Hicks puts it on the floor, goes Hannah Smith left side, swings it back to Piper for three, shot no good, rebound is going to be Alexa Moore, and she's going to be fouled by, I believe they got Hicks on the reach-in. Yes. So that's going to be the third team foul. First foul on Hicks. It's going to be Moore to trigger the ball inbounds. Moore looking, comes inbounds. Anderson. Anderson across the timeline to Moore. It's going to be Mercedes Moore, pressured up top, cut off. Mercedes got to get rid of it. The count's on. Moore to the hole. Gets it over to Summers. Ashlyn Summers put the Warriors back in front, 15-14. And this game is tight-fisted here early. Hicks over to Smith. Hannah to Piper. Swings it East-Step inside Carrico. Shot no good, goes out of bounds. And it's going to stay Bulldogs basketball. It's going to be up top, Carrico. Carrico, foul line, 15-footer, shot no good. Smith rebounds. Smith fouled. It's going to be on the floor as Smith crashes the board for her second rebound of the game. Nichols checking back in for Zoli. And it's going to be Popper to trigger the ball inbounds. Up top, Smith. Swings it left side, Hicks. Down the corner, Piper. Hicks for three. Shot no good. Rebound over the back on Piper. No. Yeah, Piper Helly with a foul. I thought so. I thought he held up a three, but it's going to be Lacey Smith checking in for Faye Carrico. 3:48 to go here in the first half, and it's the Warriors in front, 15-14. Pass up ahead, stolen by Smith. It's going to be a jump ball, and it should be Warriors basketball. Lacey with a good hustle play. So it's going to put Anderson for the Warriors to trigger it inbounds. Anderson looking, comes inbounds. Moore. Up top it comes Alex Moore to Nichols. Nichols has the ball knocked away. Good defense by Hicks for the Bulldogs, but it's going to remain Warriors basketball. The referee telling the player up here, it's your ball, but this is part of the play. Well, at least I thought so. And it's going to be off East-Step, out of bounds, so it's going to remain Warriors basketball, and it's going to be Mercedes Moore to trigger the ball inbounds. Moore, ball in hand, counts on. Moore, offensive foul on Anderson. So Anderson saying she was holding on to her and she was just trying to get separation. So it's going to be Piper with the basketball. Each team with 4 fouls. Next foul on either team will be shooting 2. It's going to be Hicks. Up top, Piper. Back to Hicks. Hicks to Hannah Smith in the corner. Back up top, Hicks. Over to Piper. Piper breaking through is Hannah Smith. Looks inside. Nothing there. Hannah goes baseline. Back up top, Piper to Hicks. 4-3. Shot. No good by Hicks. And it's going to be Moore with the rebound. Moore splits the defenders. Moore back the other way. Stolen by Piper. Gets it over to Hicks. Hicks to the hole. Blocking foul and the bucket as Hicks takes it to the hole. That puts the Bulldogs back in front 16-15 with 2:48 to go before the half. So Hicks at the line with the shot. Good by Hicks for the Bulldogs. 17-15. The 5th lead change here in the first half. It's going to be Moore to Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Anderson all the way down, brings it back up top. Anderson pressured by Piper, tries to go inside. Stolen by Eastep. Eastep all the way down. Eastep up with a shot off the glass. Good. Ella Eastep, and Dana Hill says, give me a timeout with the score 19-15. Bulldogs on top over the Lady Warriors. Back right after this 30-second break.
The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, and it's the Bulldogs trying to put a little run together here to get some separation. 5 lead changes so far in the first half. Bulldogs up 19-15 over the Lady Warriors. And the ball comes inbound. Anderson for the Warriors. It's going to be a jump basketball. No, they called the foul. So that's going to put Anderson at the line to shoot a couple. So Anderson going to the line. Anderson with 2 points in the game so far. Shot up, no good by Anderson. Zoli checking back in for the Warriors. Out is Nichols. So it's going to be Anderson's second. Good. 19-16, Bulldogs in front. 2:25 to go before the half. It's going to be Hannah Smith. Swings it left side, Hicks. Back up top, Piper. Piper swings it down the corner, Hicks. Hicks inside Eastep, up top, Hannah. Hannah Smith to the hole. Little runner down the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. Goes off Hicks out of bounds, and it's going to be Warriors basketball. It's going to be Moore inbounds, long pass, and Piper smartly lets it go out of bounds. So it's going to be Bulldogs basketball underneath their goal with 2:05 to go here in the first half. Carrico checking back in for Lacey Smith. Ball inbounds, Hicks. Up top, Eastep. Eastep puts it on the floor. Inside Carrico, up off the glass. Good. Faye Carrico. Give her 4 points in the game. Inbounds, Zoli with a basketball. Back to Moore. Moore going to be picked up by Smith. Here comes a double team. Up ahead to Alex Moore. Alex puts it on the floor. Pull up. Shot no good. Fouled by Eastep. Moore. Alex Moore going to the line. With 2 points in the game. Moore. She is 3 of 3 from the line tonight. Moore back at the line. And that's Alex Moore. Shot no good. Rebound chased down by Piper. Kicks it over to Smith. Hannah into the front court. Hannah around the top, goes to Piper right side to Eastep at the foul line. Shot off the glass, good by Ella Eastep. 23-17 your score. Bulldogs in front. It's going to be Zoli with a basketball. Zoli breaks the press, gets it up top. Zoli back to Moore. Moore, screen by Summers. Moore to the hole. Moore, shot up, no good. Rebound, Piper. Up ahead, Hicks. Hicks to the hole. Shot up off the glass, good. Bria Hicks. So it's going to be Anderson with the basketball. Ball knocked loose by Hicks. Picked up by Anderson. Stolen back by Piper. Hands it up, Hannah. Hannah Smith up off the glass, good. As the Bulldogs stretch it out to a 10-point lead real quick, 27-17. Ball inbound, Zoli. Zoli up ahead to Anderson. Anderson, long pass to Moore. Moore back up top. It's going to be backcourt violation on the Warriors. $17 seconds to go before the end of the first half, and it's going to be Smith, backcourt, Piper with the basketball, right back to Smith. Down the corner it goes, Hicks for a three, shot no good. Rebound battle for, coming away is Summers, gets it over to Anderson. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and Anderson to the hole. Shot up off the glass, no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half with the Bulldogs on top, 27-17 over the Lady Warriors. And the score is brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Back with some stats and numbers right after we take this 3-minute break.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with the Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game. Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible, and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions. In winter cold, the risk of illness is high. Pharmacist Philip Reed and wife Holly, owners of Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, are supplied with quality prescriptions and also over-the-counter medicines and aids to help you stay well during winter and have those winter ailments cured. Reed Pharmacy also has immunizations against flu, shingles, and pneumonia, and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs. Also featuring a convenient drive-up window.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
Here at Daniel Boone High School District 1 AA girls semifinal between the Lady Dogs and Lady Warriors. At the end of one quarter of play, they were tied 7-7. And here at the half, it's 27-17 Bulldogs over the Warriors. And the numbers look like this in the first half. Happy Valley with a total of 10 rebounds. They have turned it over 14 times, and it really cost them in the second quarter. That's when the Bulldogs started to stretch it out to a 10-point advantage. And the Warriors are 6 of 21 for 28% inside the three-point line. They are 5 of 8 from the charity stripe, 62%, and have not attempted 1 3 yet in the first half. Alex Moore with 3, Caden Anderson with 3, Mercedes Moore with 1, and Ashlyn Summers with 4, and Josephine Soley with 2, and off of the bench, Nichols with 4 for the Lady Warriors. For the Bulldogs, they're winning the rebounding war. They've got 17. They've turned it over 4 times in each quarter for a total of 8. They are 9 of 24 inside the three-point line for 37%. 6 of 9 from the charity stripe with 66%. And they are 1 of 10 behind the three-point line for 10%. Piper Helly with 3. Ella Eaststep with 4 off of the bench. Bria Hicks with 6. Macy Henry with 8. Taylor Berry yet to score in the game. Hannah Smith off the bench with 2. And Faye Carrico with 4. And the score here at the half is 27-17. The Bulldogs over the Lady Warriors. And Bulldogs already out of the locker room, back out on the floor, and wanting to put up some shots. Didn't really shoot the ball well, so they're back out here on the floor already. The Warriors still in the locker room. Want to give a shout out to a few people, and we'll go with Marie and Robbie Blevins to go along with Jeff Cosby. Robbie Fritz always tuning in, always keeping me posted on stats and numbers. Barb Matheson, No-Show Jones, of course, Tim Phillips, Mac and Linda Henry, and Renee Lewis, my partner in crime, to go along with Ryan McFadden, Cleo Kite, Grady Hill, and John Odom. So a few that tune in on a consistent basis. And here at the half, like I said, it's 27-17. The Lady Bulldogs over the Lady Warriors. We got a little over 3 minutes till we get ready to start the second half. And tomorrow night we'll be right back over here, and we have the late game tomorrow as the Bulldogs, the 2 seed on the boys' side, will be taking on South Green at 7:45. We'll go on the air about 7:30, and that ought to be a doozy of a game. They split during the regular season. So here at the half, it's 27-17, the Lady Dogs over the Warriors. Back right after we take this 3-minute break.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Carter County School Board members Dylan Hill, Kelly Crane, Terry Hubbard, Gary Oakes, Danny Ward, Tony Garland, Jeremiah Tully, and Keith Bowers Sr., plus Director of Schools Dr. Brandon Carpenter. Support academics and athletics. They know they go hand in hand in building character and strengthening our community. It's a reminder from the Carter County School Board members and the Director of Schools, Dr. Brandon Carpenter.
Farmers Insurance has an office in downtown Elizabethton. It's Gregory Odom's Farmers Insurance Agency on E Street. For the insurance that covers everything, see Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance for home, life, auto, business, even motorcycle, boat, camper, and RV insurance. And see Adam Buckles for Medicare insurance. Greg Odom's Farmers Insurance Office, 519 East E Street, downtown Elizabethton, next to Farm Supply. Call Greg Odom at 518-1600. In Elizabethton, Greg Odom is Farmers. Bump, 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 bump. The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with the Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, we're ready to start the second half with the score, Lady Bulldogs 27 and the Lady Warriors 17. And if you've ever listened to my broadcast or if you've watched a lot of basketball, I always say the first 3 to 4 minutes, the start of the second half, will dictate a lot of the times what the tempo and who's going to usually come out on top. So if the Warriors are going to make a run or if the Bulldogs want to put them away, right here is where it's going to happen. Usually in the first 3 to 4 minutes. So it's going to be Bulldogs basketball. Henry down low. Henry trying to get it inside Carrico. Carrico with a turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Alex Moore gets it to Anderson to Mercedes Moore. Mercedes pressured backcourt. Ball stolen by Piper. Piper to the hole. Shot up off the glass, good. Piper, Ellie. It's going to be Moore. Back the other way. Moore. Up top, Anderson. Anderson, left side, Zoli. Up top, Moore. Moore puts it on the floor. Over to Anderson. Anderson to the hole. Anderson, shot. And the ball goes up over the backboard. So it's going to be Bulldogs basketball. I thought somebody from the Bulldogs might have tipped that. But anyway, it's going to be Piper with the basketball. Goes left side, Hicks. Hicks, back up top, Piper. Piper, down the corner, Hicks. Baseline, gets it inside, Carrico. Carrico had Henry opposite side. Henry with the 10-footer, good. Macy Henry. 31-17, Moore with the basketball. Long pass up ahead, Zoli. Zoli to the hole. Shot blocked by Piper. Ball's loose on the floor. Up top, Warriors come away with it, is Moore. Gets it over to Zoli. Zoli back to the hole. Kicks it up top, Anderson. Alex Moore inside Anderson. Ball's loose on the floor. And it's going to be a timeout by Coach Humphreys to save the turnover with the score 31-17. Bulldogs on top, 6:27 to go in the third period. Back right after this 30-second break.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you create happy moments. From buying your first home together to renovating an empty nest. From your first car loan to your first small business loan. We're here to help along the way so you can focus on the happy moments. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness. Learn more at www.cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is locally managed to support...
Hicks baseline. Gets it over to Carrico. Carrico outside Barry. Back up top, Popper. Henry, good ball movement by the Bulldogs, but the Warriors come away with a big steal. So it's going to be Moore with the steal. Mercedes to Anderson. Anderson all the way down. Kicks it over to Alex Moore. Cut off baseline. Up top, Mercedes Moore. Mercedes. And it's going to be Carrico with a steal. Faye Carrico to the hole. Shot up off the glass. Good. Faye Carrico. And the Bulldogs starting to stretch it out a little bit. They are on a 6-0 run to start the third period. Zoli, 15-footer, shot in and out, no good. Summers and Henry battling for it. Who's got it? It's going to be Zoli with the basketball. Zoli resets, gets it inside Summers. Summers up top, Anderson. Anderson to the hole, loses control. Stolen, Piper. Up ahead, Henry. Henry up off the glass, soft, good for two. And Dana Hill says, give me a timeout. With the score, 35-17, Bulldogs over the Lady Warriors, 5:14 to go, third period. Back right after this 60-second break.
Custom Muffler and Brake is your full-service auto repair shop, providing any mechanical work your vehicle needs, whether it's major or minor. It's a good time of year to bring your vehicle to have your charging system checked to prevent being stuck out in the cold, and also to get your vehicle's fluid levels checked for winter driving. For all mechanical repair, major or minor, depend on Custom Muffler and Brake, your full-service auto repair shop, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 700 South Sycamore Street, Elizabethton. People love to shop Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321 in Hampton. Lanny Peters is Hampton Pharmacy's owner and registered pharmacist who invites you to bring in your prescription for quality medicine with fast service. Hampton Pharmacy accepts all major credit cards and Medicare Part D and is always available for consultation and counseling, plus provides computer printouts for tax filing. Hampton Pharmacy is an authorized case knife dealer and has a wide selection of greeting cards for all occasions at money-saving prices. Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton.
Back here at Happy Valley High School, the Bulldogs starting the second half on a 8-0 run to extend the lead to 35-17, and the score of the game is brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, offering you both mobile and online banking, plus home loans, construction, auto, personal loans, and so much more. And it's going to be Zoli with the basketball, gives it up Anderson. Anderson across the timeline. Anderson splits the defenders. Loses control. Ball's loose on the floor, coming away with it. And I cannot see. It's going to be a jump basketball. And it's going to be Warriors basketball. So it's going to be Anderson to trigger the ball inbounds. Anderson. Looking, counts on. Inbound Zoli, fouled by Henry, no call. It's going to be Henry walking with the basketball is Henry. So it's going to be Hannah Smith and Ella Eastep checking in for Hicks and Carrico. Bulldogs on an 8-0 run. 4:58 to go, third period. Nichols outside for the Warriors, hands it off Anderson. Anderson trying to get to the hole, hands it off Zoli. Zoli, pressured up top, gives it off Anderson. It's going to be Piper pressuring Anderson up top. Anderson to the hole, kicks it left side, Nichols. Nichols backs it out, hands it off Anderson. What's the call? Hannah Smith picking up her third foul. So it's going to be Piper up on the ball. Moore throwing it in for the Warriors. Comes in, cross court, Alex Moore. Back to Mercedes Moore. Mercedes across the timeline. Comes a double team. Or better yet, the triple team. Moore to the hole. Shot no good. Moore back up with a shot. Good by Mercedes Moore. So it's going to be Piper over to Henry. 2-2-1 press by the Warriors to Barry. Inside, Hannah Smith. Shot up. No good. Rebound, Moore. Gets it over to Zoli. Zoli into the front court. Zoli. Jump basketball. No call. And it's going to be up ahead Barry. Barry to Smith. Smith saves it from going out of bounds. Up top Hicks. E-step to the hole. Fouled. And who's the foul on? Foul is going to be on Moore or Summers. Which is it? Moore picking up the second foul. So it's going to be on the floor. Checking out is Zoli. Back in is Anderson. So it's going to be Piper to trigger the ball inbounds. Score 35-19 Bulldogs. Up top it comes E-step over to Henry. Henry down the corner, Piper. Piper brings it back to the top, hands it off Henry. Henry pull up 15-footer, good by Macy Henry. Moore, Mercedes with the basketball. Splits the defenders. Ball out front. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson backs it out. Hands it off Moore. Mercedes to the hole. Up with a shot. Foul on Barry. That's going to be her third. So it's going to put Mercedes Moore at the line. Shot up and in, Moore. Lacey Smith checking in for Barry, picking up her third. Moore with 4 points in the game. Going for number 5 with 3:09 to go, third period. Shot no good. Rebound. E-step up ahead Hicks. Hicks comes a double team. Tosses it up in the air to Henry. And it's going to be a reach in by Moore. So it's going to be Henry to trigger the ball inbounds. Henry comes inbounds. Piper, back court, going to be picked up by Zoli. Goes right side Henry. Inside it goes Smith, back outside Henry. 15-footer, shot no good. Rebound Piper. Piper up off the glass, good. Piper with the bucket. 39-20, Bulldogs up over the Lady Warriors. Moore all the way down. Moore to the hole. Shot up, no good. Moore rebound up, fouled. Foul's going to be on Piper. So Moore back to the line to shoot a couple more. Piper picking up the second foul. Moore misses another one. Moore back at the line. Shot good by Moore. It's going to be Piper with the basketball. Long pass over to Hicks. Hicks walked with the basketball, got away with it. Ball's loose on the floor. Up top, Piper. Piper, corner Henry for three. Shot no good. East step rebound. Hicks for three. Shot no good. Rebound going to be Zoli. Fouled by Hicks. So it's going to be the fourth team foul with 2:15 to go in the third period. Bulldogs' next foul will put the Warriors on the line. So it's going to be Moore to Anderson. Ball tipped. Stolen by Henry. Henry. Walt got away with it. Up off the glass. Good. Henry. Henry filling it up here in the third period. Ball comes inbounds. And a little bit too much on it for Zoli. Turnover, Warriors. Berry and Carrico back in. East step and Hicks out. Hannah Smith to trigger the ball inbounds. Hannah up top, Berry. Berry for three. Shot in and out, no good. Rebound, Henry. Jump basketball, and it's going to stay Bulldogs basketball. 41-21. Bulldogs over the Warriors. 1:54 to go. Third period. Smith inbounds Berry. Berry up in front for the easy bucket. Berry's first two of the game. So it's going to be Moore with a basketball. Picked up by Smith. Moore off to Anderson. Anderson cut off. Zoe. Up top, Mercedes Moore to the hole. Mercedes steps through, up with a shot. Blocking foul. Moore back to the line. Henry picking up her third, I do believe.
Foul number 12, Stacey Henry, her third, big 10. Moore, shoot 2.
So Moore back to the line. Moore shot up and in. Nichols checking back in for the Warriors. And Summers out. And Moore makes the second one. Berry inbounds Smith. Hannah. Hannah up the left side. Hannah all the way down. Pull up. Kicks it right side Smith. 4-3. Shot no good. Berry with the putback. Good by Berry. So it's going to be Anderson inbounds Moore. Mercedes Moore all the way down. Shot up. Foul. Who'd they get? Berry with the foul.
Foul number 31, Pedro Berry, her fourth.
So Moore back to the line. Moore's shot good. Popper checking in for Berry. So Moore, next one good. Moore with 9 points in the game so far. Bria Hicks back in for Henry. Getting Henry a break before the end of the quarter. Up top, Hicks with the basketball. Hicks into the front court. Hicks back to Hannah Smith. Hannah, right side, Piper. Piper looks, brings it around the top. Piper back to Smith. Down in the corner, Hicks. And Hicks shot no good. And it's going to be Moore over to Anderson. Up ahead, Zoli. Zoli to the hole. Backs it out. Loses control. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bulldogs basketball. It's going to be Piper back to Smith. 25 seconds to go before the end of the third period. Hannah, pressure, gives it up front. Hicks over to Lacey. Smith up off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound, Hannah Smith. Outside, Piper for three. Shot no good, and it's going to be Nichols. Rebound to Anderson. Anderson up ahead, Moore all the way down, Moore at the horn, shot no good. And the score at the end of 3/4 of play is the Lady Bulldogs 45 and the Warriors 25. Score brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Back right after this 60-second break.
Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible, and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions.
Better than ever country. WBEJ AM/FM, Elizabethton, Tennessee.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, and it's going to be Warriors basketball to start the final period. Anderson up top. Ball almost stolen by Piper. Anderson to the hole. Kicks it outside Zoli. Pump fake. 10-footer. No good. Hicks rebound. Back the other way. It's going to be Bria Hicks over to Piper. To Henry baseline. Henry cut off up top East step. East step to the hole. Shot up off the glass. Good. Ella East step. Piper almost with a steal, and it's East step. Doggin Moore, and foul's going to be called on East step. So it's going to be Anderson to trigger the ball inbounds. Anderson to Moore. Moore up with a shot. Fouled by Henry. That'll be Henry's fourth.
Foul number 12, safety Henry, her fourth. Team second. Moore, shoots two.
Moore at the line. Moore 7 of 10 from the foul line. Make it 7 of 11. She missed. Hannah Smith checking back in. Out is Henry. Moore back at the line. She's going to make this one. Moore's shot, no good. Rebound, Hannah Smith. Hannah back the other way. Hannah, long pass over to East Step. East Step up with a shot, fouled. So East Step will go to the line to shoot a couple. Ella East Step with 6 points in the game. Ella just a junior for the Bulldogs. Shot up and in by Ella Eaststep. It's going to be Ashlyn Summers checking back in for Alex Moore for the Warriors. Eaststep misses the second one. Rebound Summers. Gets it over to Mercedes Moore. Back to Anderson, up ahead. Zoli loses control, regains. Zoli to the hole, stolen by Smith. Ball's loose on the floor, jump basketball, and it's going to be Bulldogs basketball. So it's going to be East Step to trigger the ball inbounds. Comes inbounds Piper. Piper up ahead Hicks. Down in the corner, Smith to the hole. Shot up, no good. Hannah Smith. And rebound battle for it. It's going to stay Bulldogs basketball. It's going to be Piper to trigger the ball inbounds. Piper. Up top, Hicks. To Hannah Smith for three. Hannah drains a three from the left side. Give Hannah 5 points in the game. And it's going to be Moore back the other way. Moore, shot up, good by Moore. So it's going to be Piper across the timeline. Score 51-27. Bulldogs over the Lady Warriors. Inside Carico, outside East Step. 15-footer, no good. Hannah Smith rebound. Hannah back up top, Hicks. Hicks shot, no good. Rebound, Hannah Smith. Well, it was tangled up. Now coming away with it is Moore. Moore back the other way. Tries to get it over to Nichols. Out of bounds. Here comes Piper. And Lacey Smith and Henry back in. Out is Carico, East Step, and Hicks. Anderson inbounds up top, Moore. Moore with the basketball. 5:51 to go in the ball game. Anderson goes baseline, cut off by Henry. Up top it goes Nichols. Nichols puts it on the floor. Over to Zoli. Back up top, Anderson. Anderson cut off by Henry. It's going to be Anderson one-on-one with Henry. Kicks it to Zoli. Zoli loses her footing. Gets it over to Moore. Moore for three. Shot short. No good. Foul on Lacey Smith, picking up a foul. And it's going to be after the shot, so no foul shots. Third team foul. Lacey's first. Inbound Zoli. Zoli to the hole. Stolen by Hannah Smith. Hannah in a hurry. Hannah backs it out wisely. Goes inside Berry. Berry turnaround lane good by Taylor Berry. Going to be Moore with the basketball. Mercedes goes baseline to the hole. Shot up off the glass, good by Mercedes Moore. Long pass up ahead. Hannah Smith to Lacey in the corner for three. Shot no good. Piper to the hole. I don't know how Piper hit that shot, but she did. And she did like a Euro step around Moore and laid it up and in. 55-29. Bulldogs over the Warriors. 4:27 to go in the ball game. And it's going to be Moore. Goes down the corner. Zoli. Thought about the three. Kicks it inside Anderson. Anderson up with the shot. Off the glass. Good. Anderson. And Coach Dana Hill says, give me a timeout. We'll take one with you. Telling you the score, 55 Bulldogs, 31 Warriors. Back right after this 60-second break.
In winter cold, the risk of illness is high. Pharmacist Philip Reed and wife Holly, owners of Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, are supplied with quality prescriptions and also over-the-counter medicines and aids to help you stay well during winter and have those winter ailments cured. Reed Pharmacy also has immunizations against flu, shingles, and pneumonia, and most insurance plans are accepted. So depend on Reed Pharmacy, West Elk Avenue, Elizabethton, across from the high school for your prescription needs. Also featuring a convenient drive-up window.
Elizabethton Electric, serving the community with the customer in mind. With online bill pay, it's just a few clicks of the mouse. Visit the City of Elizabethton webpage and click Online Payments for one-time pay or paperless bill online pay. For iPhone and iPad users, check out the Elizabethton Electric System app. You can still mail in your payment, pay in person, or for automated pay by phone, call 1-844-718-0065.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School, District 1 AA semifinal. It's going to be Hannah Smith up the side to Berry. Berry loses control, regains, shot up off the glass, up and under, bucket good by Berry. So Berry knocking down the shot and getting fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot one. Berry with 8 points, all coming in the second half. Berry shot up and in. Anderson for the Warriors with the basketball. It's going to be Anderson. Over to Moore. Shot up off the glass. Good. Over Berry. Inbounds Hicks. Hicks back to Smith. Smith to Henry. Henry across the timeline. Henry up top. Here comes the double team. Henry's going to have to get rid of it. Berry to the hole. Gets it over to Hannah Smith. Up off the glass. Good. Hannah Smith. Good pass by Berry. Moore. Mercedes with the basketball up top. Kicks it down low. Anderson. Anderson taking Henry one-on-one. Ball stolen from behind. Knocked out of bounds by Berry. And it's going to remain Warriors basketball. Checking in is East Step, Carrico, and number 10, Cornett, Trinity Cornett. Mercedes Moore to the hole. Walt got away with it. Nichols 4-3. Shot no good. Rebound East Step. Gets it over to Smith. Hannah in a hurry. Hannah down low it goes. Carrico. Shot up and in. Carrico. 2:47 to go in the ball game. This one pretty much in the books as the Warriors is going to advance. The Bulldogs are going to advance to the championship game. Anderson, good move to the hole. Shot wouldn't drop. Carrico rebound and throws it away as Anderson goes back the other way, fouled by Carrico. So going to the line will be Anderson. Anderson with 8 points in the game. Going for number 9. She a little strong with it. Abby Lunsford checking in for Lacey Smith. And Sharice Gardner checking in for the Warriors. Shot up and in by Anderson. Good. Ball comes inbound. Smith. Smith in a hurry. Smith all the way down. Backs it out to East Step. 15-footer. Shot no good. Goes out of bounds. As it's going to be Warriors ball. The next game is going to be the Chucky Doak Black Knights up against the Lady Rebels of South Green. Ball knocked loose from behind. And Anderson goes to the floor, so it's going to stay Warriors basketball. Checking in for the Warriors, number Mackenzie Skeens, number 45. So it's going to be Anderson in up top to Nichols. Goes off Nichols. Saved by Anderson. Anderson to the hole. Foul on Lunsford as Anderson will go to the line and shoot a couple. The Bulldogs on top 62-34. Anderson eyes the shot. Good. Anderson back at the line. Anderson shot good. So it's going to be inbounds up ahead. Ball stolen by Moore. Moore to the hole. Moore trying to step through the defenders. Straight up, both defenders. Who'd he get? If he got Smith, that'll be her fourth. Fouls on Carrico. Shot no good by Moore. 2:01 to go in the ball game. Moore's shot no good. It's going to be Ella Eastep rebound. Gets it up ahead, Smith. Smith into the front court. Backs it out. Pressured by Nichols. It's going to be Smith, hands it off Lunsford, foul. So it's going to be inbounds Bulldogs right here beside of us. It's going to be Hannah Smith to trigger it inbounds. And Smith checking out, Eastep and Carrico. Now it's going to be Brooklyn Adams and Taylor Gigsley and Gracie Jenkins in for the the Bulldogs. Stolen back the other way. Nichols shot up, no good. Nichols puts it back up and in. Good. Long pass up ahead to Jenkins. Jenkins into the front court to Giesler. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Cornett. Trinity Cornett up top. 1:23 to go. Cornett fouled. Be the fourth team foul. Now checking in for the Warriors, number 12, Kaylee Parker, to go along with number 10, Harley Morton, and also Cornett with the ball, gives it up Lunsford for the Bulldogs. Lunsford to the hole, shot, no good by Lunsford. It's going to be number 12, Parker, with the basketball up top. Parker calling for the screen. Counts on by Lunsford. Parker got to get rid of it. Gives it up to Morton. Morton back to Parker. Parker to the hole. Shot up, fouled by Jenkins. So Parker will go to the line. So Parker at the line. Parker, a freshman for the Warriors, shot a little bit short, no good. And Parker drains the second one. Ball inbounds to Cornett. Trinity into the front court. Pressured by Parker. 46 seconds to go. Kicks it down to Jenkins. Up top, Giesler. Giesler to Lunsford for a 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound, Warriors, number 24, Miller, gets it over to Parker. Parker into the front court. Parker down inside. Pops it back outside. Miller, 15-footer. Shot no good. Cornett, rebound, back the other way. Cornett, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to be a jump basketball, and it's going to go over to the Lady Warriors. So it's going to be Bulldogs advancing with a big win over the Warriors here. 12 seconds on the clock. Parker to Miller. Miller to the hole. Loses control. Ball's loose. It's going to be turnover, Warriors. So your final score of the game with 3 seconds left on the clock, the Bulldogs shouldn't be shooting. Should be 62-39. Inbounds Jenkins. And shot up by Giesler. Good. I didn't think they would take a shot, but they did. And the shot, 60, well, they haven't put it up. I don't know if they counted or not. Yes. Final score, Bulldogs 64 and the Warriors 39. Score has been brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. We'll have the stats and numbers of the game right after we take this 3-minute break.
Local high school game coverage is brought to you by Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank continues to support our local community from its headquarters here in Carter County. Whether it's managing household finances, purchasing a home, or obtaining resources for your business, Citizens Bank has experts ready to provide a helping hand. Find out more about the Citizens Bank Local Advantage at one of our convenient locations or visit citizensbank24.com today. Bank your own way. Citizens Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Carter County School Board members, Dylan Hill, Kelly Crane, Terry Hubbard, Gary Oakes, Danny Ward, Tony Garland, Jeremiah Tully, and Keith Bowers Sr., plus Director of Schools, Dr. Brandon Carpenter, support academics and athletics. They know they go hand in hand in building character and strengthening our community. It's a reminder from the Carter County School Board members and the Director of Schools, Dr. Brandon Carpenter.
If you're age 65 or on disability, you qualify for Medicare. There are multiple Medicare plans for many different people with different needs. To find the Medicare plan best for you, contact your local Medicare agent, Adam Buckles. Even if you're already on Medicare, Adam Buckles may have an even better plan for your needs. Contact Adam today. His office is easily located in downtown Elizabethton at 519 East E Street in the Odom Farmers Insurance Office between Farm Supply and the library. Call 213-7655 for more information. 213-7655. The law office of Cameron L. Hyder has moved to 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. Cameron Hyder will still serve clients throughout Carter County at the new location, so if you need legal advice and service in criminal law, family law, wills, estates, probate, or general civil law, contact Cameron L. Hyder at 631-0327. That's 631-0327. Cameron Hyder is also accessible by email at hyderlawoffice@gmail.com. Cameron L. Hyder, attorney, now serving you at 605 East Unaka Avenue, Johnson City. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union for a most competitive auto loan rate on both new and used vehicles. And if you're offered a rate that's lower, check with the Happy Valley Credit Union loan officer to see if you qualify for a matched rate by the credit union. Always be sure to check with the Happy Valley Credit Union before you finance an automobile anywhere else. Happy Valley Credit Union, C Street, Elizabethton, behind Walgreens.
Pass it on, it's a tradition. Pass it on.
Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton Rehab and Wellness Center has been faithfully serving the Elizabethton and surrounding areas for the past 37 years. Signature Healthcare offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies tailored to meet your specific needs. It has the best wound care and respiratory programs in town. Their facility is clean, the face is friendly, and they strive to provide the best care to all who enter the doors. Remember, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life due to a sickness that's got you down, let Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton help you get back into your game.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School in the first semifinal game in the books as the Bulldogs defeated the Warriors 64-39. So the Lady Bulldogs will advance to tomorrow night to play in the championship game. The numbers of the game is first, the Warriors, a total of 21 rebounds, 23 turnovers for the Warriors, 12 of 45 inside the three-point line for 26%, and they were 15 of 26 from the foul line for 57%. And they were 0 of 2 behind the three-point line. Individual scoring, Alex Moore with 3, Anderson with 8, Mercedes Moore with 11, Ashlyn Summers with 4, and Josephine Zoli with 2, and Kaylee Parker with 1, and Brianna Nichols with 6 coming off of the bench. And for the Bulldogs, total of 32 rebounds, 13 turnovers in the game. They were 25 of 52 for 48% inside the three-point line. They were 8 of 12 from the charity stripe and 2 of 19 behind the three-point line. They're going to have to get that worked out because in a much bigger, closer game, you know, they're going to have to come through. So Piper Helly with 9, Ella Eaststep with 7, Hicks with 6, Henry leading the way with 16. Barry with 7. Hannah Smith off of the bench with 7. Faye Carrico with 8. And Taylor Giesler with 2. And the final score was 64-39. We're going to send it back to the station for our last break. And right after this, we'll take a look at tomorrow night's brackets and all that stuff. So we'll be back right after this.
Shane Simmerly has been working in the Carter County Property Assessor Office for 11 and a half years, making Shane Simmerly fully experienced with all operations of the Assessor's Office. If elected, Shane Simmerly will continue to work to assure all property owners of getting the most accurate and fairest appraisal possible and making the office available anytime for assessment discussion. For a full-time working assessor of property who has no other business interest nor holds any other positions, vote Shane Simmerly March 5th. Paid for by Shane Simmerly. A college degree is now more valuable than ever before. That's because the more education you have, the better your job prospects and the larger your paycheck. At Northeast State Community College, they offer 135 career-boosting programs and great financial aid options. With so many programs to choose from, you can start here and go anywhere. Northeast State also has flexible scheduling and campuses close to your home, helping you balance school with work and family. Apply today at northeaststate.edu/admissions.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you create happy moments. From buying your first home together to renovating an empty nest. From your first car loan to your first small business loan. We're here to help along the way so you can focus on the happy moments. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness. Learn more at www.cartercountybank.com. Carter County Bank is locally managed to support our first priority, Carter County, and the people who live here. A division of Bank of Tennessee, equal housing lender, NMLS number 430203.
Custom Muffler and Brake is your full-service auto repair shop, providing any mechanical work your vehicle needs, whether it's major or minor. It's a good time of year to bring your vehicle to have your charging system checked to prevent being stuck out in the cold, and also to get your vehicle's fluid levels checked for winter driving. For all mechanical repair, major or minor, depend on Custom Muffler and Brake, your full-service auto repair shop, open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 at 700 South Sycamore Street, Elizabethton. Your exclusive and authorized Case Knives dealer is Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton. Hampton Pharmacy's Case Knife selection features large knives, gift and collectible knives, folding knives, hunting knives with cases, pocket knives, and even Case Knife gift sets. Also buy Case gift lighters and look over all 5 Case Knife displays and the Case shirt and cap case, too. You'll find over 400 unique Case products at Hampton Pharmacy, Highway 321, Hampton, across from the elementary school. Your authorized Case Knife dealer.
Back here at Daniel Boone High School in the first semifinal game in District 1 AA tournament play, and the Bulldogs win 64-39 over the Warriors, so they'll advance to play on. Bulldogs will play on Monday at 7:45. They'll put the winner of the game getting ready to start between South Green and the Lady Black Knights of Chucky Doak. And then the Warriors will fall to 6 o'clock on Monday night, and we'll play the loser of this game coming up. Tomorrow night we'll be back here as Hampton will take on South Green in boys action semifinals at 7:45, and come out and support the Bulldogs tomorrow night. Saturday we will be at Unicoi County in District 1 3A as the Lady Cyclones will be taking on Tennessee High. And also tomorrow night at Unicoi, the Cyclones, Coach Honeycutt and the Cyclones will be playing a play-in game against Sullivan East tomorrow night. So go out and support them. But big game here tonight for Dwayne Humphreys, first-year coach at Hampton, winning 64-39 over the Lady Dogs. So for David Buckles back at the station, this is Roger Norris saying good night.
You've been listening to a presentation of WBEJ Radio Sports District High School Basketball. Brought to you by Signature Healthcare of Elizabethton, Shane Simile Canada for Carter County Property Assessor, Happy Valley Credit Union, Reed Pharmacy, Northeast State, Elizabethton Electric System, Citizens Bank, Carter County School System, Greg Odom, your Farmers Insurance Agency, Adam Buckles, Medicare Specialist, Cameron Hyder, Attorney at Law. Also by Hampton Pharmacy, Custom Muffler and Brake, Carter County Bank. Score the Game brought to you by Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank. Tonight's play-by-play from Roger Norris. Join us again next time for Elizabethton Carter County High School Basketball on WBEJ Better Than Ever Country.